Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna just give you guys a panoramic view of where we're at. We're at a gas station, and we are in the middle of.
And it's a bar.
My husband is cracking up because we're at a gas station and it's a bar. And we just went inside to pay for gas. Now these pumps over here don't even work. It's a gas station, a bar, and a restaurant, all in one. And I think it's even a casino. But that's not even the point. The point of the matter is the way we felt inside. Now, we are traveling, as you guys know, and we are paying for our gas. I got the kids some ice cream, and we were in the restroom, and I got the coldest stare down from everybody in the place, from the people in the restaurant to the people at the register. Now this has been going on consistently the whole time that we've been on the road, but what's getting me is that it's consistent throughout. Like I don't think, and I don't know for sure, I hate to say that people haven't seen people from another race before, or either it's just that they don't come around this town often. As you can see, it's a lot of nothing in the area, and I don't know, I don't know. You know, even if you haven't seen, I was always taught, even as a young child, you know, if something's not familiar to you or it's something that you're not used to or something you haven't seen, you don't stare, you don't make people feel uncomfortable. You know, it's just not the polite thing to do. But that is how we have felt at several places that we have gone to. We smile, we pay for our stuff, we do what we need to do, and we move on. We don't stick around. And I'm only standing here like this now. My husband's getting the kids into the car. But other than that, you know, it's just strange. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna put a label on it. I'm not gonna say anything, but you guys can get the drift. It's been like this a few places that we've gone, so yeah, interesting traveling. We're in South Dakota. What city is this? Chamberlain? But yeah, quite interesting. Just the feel on the inside, the people at the register, you know, they weren't rude, I could say, but you know, you could tell the stare, the, you know, like, where did you come from? Why are you here in this neighborhood type of thing? And so, yeah, that's what we've been dealing with, city after city. And I guess it was okay up until this point. It really didn't bother me, but the lady that's over there, I won't put her on camera, but she gave me the coldest stare down in the restroom with her daughter while I was taking the girls to the bathroom. So yeah, it's just, you know, just you know, my word of advice for traveling. When you're traveling and you're going through unfamiliar places, I mean, this could be anywhere in the United States, just be mindful and be careful that you're not at home. You're not in Kansas anymore, as they say, and
please refer to the map.
You should really be cautious as to your surroundings. I mean, again, I'm not putting any labels, not saying anything, but you just never know.
I-90.
And if you can see how quickly my husband is driving us out of here, I haven't even got my seatbelt on. And he has taken off because he's trying to get up out of Dodge. Yes, it's that serious. What is this? What does that say over there? Tractor. Let me see.
Put your seatbelt on. You can go down there.
Tractor, museum, and more. What does it say? Osage Lakota Artworks. Now, if that tells you what area we're in, I don't know. But yeah, this is the type of places we've been coming through.
You're not from around here.
And you know, again, I'm an 80s baby, so I don't know a lot about a lot
in half a mile,
as far as experience. But you know, yeah, this is what we're dealing with. I'm not I don't think I am, what is the word, naive to the fact that you know, things still go on. I'll just say it like that. Things are real. Things go on. You know, it doesn't cost anything. My grandma used to always say, it doesn't cost anything to be friendly. It doesn't cost anything to smile or say hi or be polite to people, whether you like a person or not, especially when you're in a customer service industry. You know, I don't have to give my money to any establishment anywhere. I can choose to go elsewhere. But this is what you have to do when you're traveling and you are on the road, you know, going across country. We've come from Seattle all the way now we're in South Dakota. So we've crossed Idaho, Montana. Montana was really bad. I didn't say anything before on video. I kind of left it alone. I wasn't gonna put it out there, but I'm just letting you guys know this is a road trip and this is our experience. So I can only speak from what I've experienced, and this is our experience and what we've been dealing with. And this is not the first place. This is just the first place that I chose to make mention of it, because as a black man, for my husband, I know he feels some type of way automatically. It's just automatic. You know, you're usually the first target of any kind of dislike or any kind of profiling. But as a black woman, still in an area, you just know when you walk into a room, and that's anywhere, you walk into a place and you feel unwelcome, or you feel like, you know, hey, something's not right here. You know, you just feel the tension, and that's in any situation, and that's how I felt in that place. And like I said before, I just kind of ignored it. It's like, whatever, they just are not used to black people being in their area or their neighborhood, so you can't fault them for that. If you've never been outside of your town, if you've never been outside of your community where you live in a population of 800, 1,000, 1,200 people, you don't know but what you know and what you may see on TV. And who knows, they may not have cable, they may not have TV, I don't know, whatever. They may not watch sports, I don't know. They may not see, I don't know. But if it's something you're not used to, it's gonna catch you off guard. You're gonna look. It's just like a car accident. You see a car accident, you stare, but you keep going. So it's kind of that same perspective. And the staring, that doesn't really bother me as much as the way you stare, if that makes sense. Just looking at me is one thing, but looking at me with contempt or distrust, or who are you, or why are you here, and you know, you just get the vibe, you can feel it, if you guys understand what I'm saying. And it doesn't just have to be black people. I mean, you could be in a situation where, you know, people treat you differently for various types of reasons, but for this particular reason, as you guys saw, and as I've explained the different areas that we've been in, this has kind of been the ongoing thing. This is May. Today's the 3rd. This is 2014, and this is the experience of driving across country and stopping in small towns, and not just small towns. We've been in some major cities, but I will say in the major cities like Sheridan, Wyoming, everybody that I crossed paths with was nice. They smiled, they were polite. Even we were in some part of Wyoming, I forget what part it was, and we stopped at a rest stop, and people were really friendly, they were really nice. But that to say that you know, it just really, I don't know, it just, I guess, makes a difference to where you're at. I don't know, I don't know what to say. But it's real. It's, you know, times change, but people don't necessarily change. What can you do? What can you do? And some people are just ignorant to certain things. People are stuck in their ways. People are raised, because, you know, my children, they have no clue about, you know, anything. We went in the store in Montana, and the girl, I mean, when I say stared us down, like, I don't even know what other way to describe it. Like, I said, thank you. She said, yep. I said, you know, asked a question about something. She gave me the straightest answer she could give me without providing any more details. And that was it. And so, you know, my kids are very busy, and they like to go in and touch things in the store, as most kids do. And I had to really pull my oldest aside and talk to her and say, don't do that. Because we're in a position right here where it's their word against ours. Anything could be misconstrued or done, or, you know, and even for my husband, I had a point. I was like, you come in the store with us. We all pay for the gas together. We're going to go to the restroom. You stand by, then we're going to go back out together to the car, and while you pump the gas. Like, I need to be in eyes view of what's going on at all times. And as sad as that sounds, and as scary as it was, to even have to suggest that, it's what it is. It's real. We'll just take Florida, for example. And sad, but it is what it is. So I just wanted to share it with you guys. You know, our experience driving across the country has been great, but you know, there are some things that are happening that are real, and it's hard to ignore even when you try. Like I said, I didn't even talk about it, you know, the first couple times that it happened way back in Montana, and you know, just left it alone, because I'm not a negative person. I don't dwell on stuff like that. I live my life. I do what I gotta do. As long as you're not trying to cause harm to me or my family, I don't care about you looking. I don't care about you staring. Your whispering doesn't even really bother me either, because if you're whispering it, It's not something that you're brave enough to say to me, so it doesn't matter what you think, or your opinion doesn't define me. But that was just weird at that particular place. It was like, it was just weird, and I don't know how else to describe it, but it was that sense that you could feel what was happening and what was being thought without really anybody saying anything to you. It was just like, hey, I passed my money to you, you took my money, you don't want to touch my hand, you don't want to make any contact with me, you just want to take my money and give me my change because you have to. I don't even know that you really charged me the correct price, and I wasn't going to go there because I don't worry about those small things. I got some ice cream for myself, for the kids, and whatever, it came to like $5 for 3 little 2 push pops and that were 99 cents, and this thing right here, ice cream sandwich. So I don't know how much this was. I didn't even look. My husband says this was 2 something, so maybe that was right. It was $4.74 change that my total was, but whatever. I don't know, don't really care, I'm not gonna dwell on it, but when I pass you my money and you don't really want to touch my hand or make contact with me, that says something to me. When I come in and you stare me down, as I walk through your establishment, everybody in there like, oh my gosh, like I came in with 2 hands or something, but whatever. I digress, I'm done. I just wanted to share with you guys, and yeah, it's real. Things change, times change, but people don't necessarily change. All right, next video, see you guys then.